Well, a very good afternoon to each and every one of you. Of course, on behalf of David Perko and the entirety of the team at Ray White Wetherill Park, we certainly welcome you back and commend you on your fine taste and opportunity. Of course, number 47, Prairie Vale Road here in Bosley Park, we certainly sell to you and your families or investment partners here today. Certainly a sizable opportunity awaits you. First and foremost, just to go through the formalities of bidding at online auction. Of course, the same rules and regulations that govern and protect sale by on-site or in-room auctions you may have experienced with Ray White before. But this time, of course, we are keeping you safe and sound within the confines of your own home and making sure you don't miss out on your next own home, of course. We certainly do require your registration as a prerequisite to your participation. Certainly cited the very healthy looking bidder record here today. We do have the luxury of so many hardworking agents at Ray White Wetherill Park certainly bidding on your behalf just to ensure any dropouts, any confusion is certainly not left you with missing out on what you came here to achieve. We certainly can place one bid and one bid alone on behalf of our vendor. That's called the vendor bid. If you hear that language, that's all that's happening. Of course, we'd much rather hear and see where you see value, of course, and we can certainly refuse any bids not in the owner's best interest. Whether that's too low or too small, we will say no, not to be difficult, just to save you that sense of being close to ownership when there may be a little bit of work to be done. So work with us, we'll work with you. We'll certainly work towards a sold sticker of the virtual variety very, very shortly indeed. The most important term condition after the first, the second, the third and the final call on the fall of the gavel, like so. Of course, the highest bidder is our unconditional and fortuitous purchaser, pending that reserve price is reached and breached naturally. We certainly do look forward to your spirited bidding. Let's have a quick look at the property. Of course, a huge opportunity. Every turn of the road to your real estate dreams certainly is paved with a very proper process indeed when you are dealing with David Perko. Of course, a frictionless pursuit, all your questions answered, all the details given to you, and of course, no doubt it was an easy road to get here online with David Perko and his team. Of course, the entirety of the team at Ray White Wetherill Park always working behind the scenes here, making sure no one feels alone at online auctions, and certainly an honour and a privilege to just put the icing on the cake of the campaign here on auction day. A quick look at 47 Prairie Vale Road here in Bosley Park, of course, underpinning the investment. You've got the 5 bedrooms across the 2 dwellings, 2 bathrooms, the dual car accommodation as well. In the main house, you're certainly going to be looking forward to that 3 bedrooms of accommodation, currently returning you around that $560 per week, so certainly a very healthy dividend at the front there. You've also got the self-contained 2-bedroom sleep out too that's got the ducted air conditioning there. That's yielding $400, of course, the total there, $960 a week coming in from completion, so certainly a great investment, and of course that opportunity to make it your own and have the duality of income and home life, or maybe some in-law accommodation as well. Certainly no limit to what you can do here with this very, very flexible floor plan indeed. It's certainly close to everything you could need, whether it be schooling, shopping or transportation. The features, a lengthy list indeed. Of course, back in the main house, you've got the huge undercover entertainment area, the very low maintenance yard as well, and of course the benefits of that 3-way bathroom too. It certainly has caught the interest of many people for good reason, and its popularity should only give you confidence in your selection here today. On behalf of David Perko, he's done it again. We welcome you bidding, we welcome you home. Who starts this away? Opening bidder offer on behalf of Ray White Wetherill Park. Who kicks things off? Lots of conversations happening as always. Of course, we rarely charge you for the first bid.
James, number 9.
Well, 9 was first. What was the bid there, Matt?
$900,000.
$900,000. Well, it makes sense with the bidder number there. It's almost like they've pre-planned it. And straight to $950 from here. I'd imagine there, if bid number 8, you'd like to jump in there bidding on your own behalf, and we welcome that at $950, $900,000 the bid there. Bidder number 9. A bit of a premeditated attack at the auction there. Bid number 9.
James, number 8. $950.
$950, welcome number 8, and there we go at $950. A million beckons from here, or maybe go straight through and call it $1,025,000. Bid number 8 back in the number 1 position here now. She certainly looks like she wants it at $950,000. Geez, it's another great campaign here with David Perko and the team at Ray White Wetherill Park at $950. The bid there now. Who goes straight to $1 million? Happy to work in your increment if you like, but $950 certainly an early Christmas by the looks here. Feels like it's going to be Freedom Day today for the lucky bidder who becomes buyer here at night.
Number 9, $975.
$975, we'll work with that there at $975 and the same courtesy back, but I'd suggest a 50 bidder number 8 and call it $1,025,000 and $975 the bid.
James, bidder number 11, $1 million.
$1 million there, and long legs 11 leaping north towards home ownership there at a brick on the table. $1 million here now, and who goes straight to $1,050,000 here? Let's try another 25 if you like, but confidence certainly delivers dreams at auctions. Small bids only give confidence to your competitors. $1,050,000, who goes there at $1 million here now? Have to take a 25 if it makes things easier. Of course, here to work with you, not against you. At $1,025,000, who goes there now?
James, number 8, $1,025,000, please.
Bidder number 8, I do appreciate your energy and commitment here now. 102.5, you're back on top. Of course, congratulations there in the lead against a sea of bidders, as you can always expect at a Ray White Wetherill Park auction. Of course, David Perko, what an absolute gentleman.
James, number 9.
Yes.
$1,050,000, James.
$1,050,000 makes sense, of course, now to $1,050,000 now, and who goes straight to 1-1? I don't think these 25s are really working to ascertain who the true owner is of this property. At $1,050,000 here now, of course, $960 a week coming straight in from settlement day. How can you resist? Call it 1-1 or at least 107.5. Looks like we are done here. Could be the quickest auction of the day at $1,050,000 now. First chance, second, third and final at 105.0. The bid now all done, all silent.
James, number 17, 160.
160 will take the 10 there, and of course open the floor to a cavalcade of 10s, no doubt. At 106.0 the bid now, 1060 the call and 70 beckons, 1080 a better play. At 106.0 the bid now. The 60 here, we're up and running, of course, at 106.0 now. Who goes north to 108? Or call it 1.1. I don't think the 10s are going to work to certainly make it clear who wants it most. At 106.0 I'll call it through. Once again, a quick auction is a good auction. First, second, third and final chance at 106.0. Are we done? Are we finished? Well, there's a few conversations happening there. Certainly not going to rush anyone into home.
Number 9, 10 on top, $1,070,000.
10 on top. It is a cavalcade of 10s there at 107.0 the bid now. 1080 an option, 1.1 a better play. At 107.0 the bid now. At 1070 the call here, and looks like our starter could be our finisher. I don't believe it. At $1,070,000, nothing less than a 10 if you don't mind now. First chance.
James, $1,075,000, number 17.
Oh, you can't do a 10 for us there? Tony, can we do a 10, 180? Happy to wait for it. Happy to wait for it. Certainly good buying at 180, I'd imagine. Look at these. Look at the interest.
Hello, James.
Yes.
We're on the market. We're selling.
Well, fantastic stuff. Looks like we've taken that there, and we'll kick things in. We'll take that 75 there. That's with you. At 107.5, we'll onto that there. 107.5, and maybe go straight to 109.5, I'd imagine, or at least 180. We'll take the 5s. Happy to work with them there. 107.5 the bid now. We'll go straight to 180, I'd imagine here. Tony, you bit of hazard there at 107.5. We'll clock and lock that at 5 on top there at 107.5. And who goes straight to 180? 107.5 is the bid there now. 1075, we'll update
James, bid at 12. 5 on top.
Jono, good bid there, and 180 the bid now, $1,080 the call, and 108.0 the bid now, 1080. It's great being and buying here this afternoon, as always on a Saturday afternoon. You can always expect Ray White Wetherill Park's Facebook page or their website to have some great options showcasing.
James, 1085.
1085. Well, look at them come out of the woodwork, ladies and gentlemen. All these inactive bidders are certainly having a crack at the prize now, aren't they?
James, number 9, 5,000 on top.
190 it is now. 109.5. Well, certainly a few people waiting to hear the magic words on the market, and there they are at 190 the bid now. Call it 1.1. Certainly hard to see who the victor is here with all the sea of 5s. Call it at least 10 on top and go straight to 1.1. But at 109.0 the bid now. First, second, third and final call at 1,090,000. Are we done? Are we finished? On behalf of David Perko and the team at Ray White.
Wait.
Well, there's a few conversations happening there.
5 on top, please.
5 on top here at 109.5, and of course feels like it's on sale at 109.5. Let's call it 1.1, but I'd suggest maybe $118 million around that 1125 mark. It certainly seems with a sea of bidding like this, and certainly 5 active parties here at
James,
what felt
bid
like
at 12, 1-1.
1-1, there it is there, bid of 12, and of course I'd suggest bid number 9 to come back at around that 1-125 mark here now, at $1.1 million now, 1-1 the call, who goes straight to 1-110. We can play with the 5s, but you won't scare away the competition with their increments. Use your own and call it 1-115. 1-110 could be the perfect match though, all the ones if you'd like at 1-1-1-1. But at 1.1 the bid there, here we go. I don't believe it at 1.1 now. First, second, third and final chance on behalf of David Perko and the team. We're finished. We certainly are selling. We certainly are.
Another 5 on top, please.
All right, at 1115 the bid now, 1105, apologies now, 1105. We'll go straight to 1110 from here, otherwise we call it through. We are on the market, we are selling first, second, third and final chance. Who goes at 10, or should I sell it at 5? Are we finished? Are we silent?
One moment, James.
All right, a few conversations there. Certainly no affordability issues, I'd imagine, here at a mere 1105 and 10 back-ends. I'd suggest around the 1115 mark if we can. Let's call it 1120 to be strong and finish around there if you could. Otherwise, we could bleed all the way to 1150. Certainly lots of interest at these levels here now. Geez, it's good buying at 1105. Who goes straight to 1115? 1115, my suggestion. Or 1111 if you do like that bit of symmetry on the contract at 1111. 4 ones. Have one last go. Who's got 1111? At 1105, I want me $105,000. It has been called 3 times. I don't need to do it again, and I can sell it here at 1105. Third and final call, all finished, all silent. We are selling. We are selling. And we certainly are. Well, there's a few conversations happening there. There's certainly no exhaustion to the buyer conversations at this level. We do need to translate them into a bid, of course, ladies and gents. Do need to see something north of here, and I'd suggest a 5 or try the 10, because it looks like the 5 certainly aren't working. At 1105 the bid now, 1105 the call now. Maybe flip the numbers and call it 1150. 1150 could be the knockout punch that scares away all these active parties around you now at 1105. You can certainly see that that round increment, the 1.1. Often people's psychological barriers, certainly not the budget barriers, I'd imagine here. This much home, this much income coming in, $960 a week. David Perko's done it again. He's found an absolute cracker for you and your family. Whether you're investing or nesting, you certainly look back and smile on the start of October back in 2021. Just as things were opening up, you were opened up with a massive investment that's certainly going to see some capital appreciation over the years, but that healthy dividend kept you very happy at the start here now. At 1105, give it plenty of time there. Happy to give it a few more moments here, but at 1105, I can't imagine there's any reason to hold back. You know you're buying well when you buy from David Perko and the team. Look how much they love the process. They care about people. They're trying to help all of you to get what you came here to achieve, and that is to secure the property. Who goes straight to 1120? Well, we'll go around and just check everyone is out, because it looks like we may well be done there. At 1105. Well, we're going to call it through, and we are selling, ladies and gents. I understand it can be a long road to real estate, and well, there's certainly many bidders and buyers paying more than they planned in 2021. I've certainly bought something that settles this week, and I've spent a lot more than I planned, but it feels so good to be out of that rat race trying to find something to buy. Ask yourself this question: do you want to spend October when everyone's catching up with friends and family, eating food?
James, bid at 12, add 500 on top. 500
on top. I don't know if it's going to scare anyone. We'll certainly take it there at 1105, 500. Straight to 1110 here with confidence. I think she'll come back at 1110. At 1105, 500, certainly a great play for the keys at 1110.
Another 500 on top, James.
Another 500, certainly a $500 5 that someone's going to need to put out at some stage here. At 1106, here we go. We're rebuilding it by the looks here. $500 at a time. At 1106, 500 is it? I can't imagine you came here with just an extra 500. I can't imagine that your bank lending criteria was don't spend a cent over 1105, 500. You're capped out there, sir or madam. Well, plenty of conversations going on here now. At $1,106,000 now. First chance, second, third and final call before you are beaten publicly by $5,000 with, well, a lot of witnesses. A lot of people watching there.
James, bid at 12, another 500.
Another 500, certainly you're happy to take it off them at 1106. 500, call it 1110, Tony. Surely we go to
on top, James.
1107 it is now, 1107 the bid now, 1107 and 500 straight back, should we say there? Dana, what do you say? Straight to 7. I won't be hesitating to sell it with these small bids. I'm happy to take them, but certainly not too pleased to wait for them. If you're in for 6, you're in for 7. 1106, 507 beckons from here, surely. Dana, you're back in there. Otherwise, we do sell it away. Horrible feeling knowing you had the money, you tried to play some games and you missed out on the property. Not a good way to go to bed tonight.
I think Tony's bid was 107,500, wasn't it?
We've just had the
Speak
other.
up, Tony.
It was 1,000 on top, so 1,107,500.
Apologies there, 1107,500. A good bid there now, 1107,500. Just get that bid tracker spot on there. We'll take the 500 if you'd like there, Dino. I know you've been sticking to that pattern with your bidder there and happy to work within those increments, but maybe 1110 is a better play here now. Could be the best $2,500 you ever spend, scaring away your competition, securing the asset, getting that rental return, and of course the flexibility to do whatever you like with the property in the future. 1107,500, first call, second, third and final opportunity. At 1,107,500, we're done. We're finished.
One moment, James.
All right, so let me a conversation there, and of course a few other parties. It's great to see all the agents talking to all the buyers here, and just making sure everyone is definitely out. Once again, we come to these junctures in life saying, I won't spend over this. You just think about the money. Money's never been cheaper. Have a think about energy and time. How much energy and time are you going to spend trying to find something this good in this location with this sort of yield? With $960 a week coming into the bank, just popping in every week, fantastic feeling. Certainly got that flexibility for in-law accommodation. Of course, getting a bit of extra income if you are moving in there with the family. You live and someone else is, pumping money into your mortgage. It is the dream. Any way you look at this, it certainly ticks many boxes. At 1107,500, 1107,500, there it is there. The $1,000 bid from Tony's bidder, she has it. She's done it there at 1107,500 with no better bids. We certainly do sell away. We've been exceptionally patient. If you're holding back, I can't imagine the rationale behind it, but we do respect it. Everyone has their limit. And this one was $1,000 above your last bid. First call at $1,107,000 now. Second chance
James
at
bid at 12, another 500.
1108 it is now. Let's call it 1111. All the
James,
11s.
1110, please.
1110 the bid now, and at 1110 the call, and of course a $2,000 bid, doubling her previous bid there, and of course 4 times her competitor's bid. So certainly some strong confidence from our highest bidder at this stage. At 1110 the bid. Let's just go for the symmetry. Dino, let's see if you can help them out and call it 1111 at $1,111,000. Give it one last crack. Give it one last $1,000. Give it one last go at 1111. It's like it's meant to be. Give us one more and I won't bother you again. Worst case, it's someone else's money you're spending. Best case, you achieve what you set out to do by registering and bidding at this auction today. 1111. Give it one more go. Give it one last crack. All right, well, looks like they're done. At $1,110,000, we sell away on behalf of David Perko. First, second, third and final chance at $1 million. Still going there. He's an absolute commitment to this buyer. Dino there, a great job he's doing. It certainly is great to see so much interest, and it certainly only gives our highest bit of confidence of their selection. The market value certainly echoing around them with all these registrations, and of course
James, another 500.
Another 500 at 1110,500. Of course, happy to take the small bids. Would rather see them a little quicker if we can. Maybe 1120 there. Tony, if we can call it 1120, or at least 1115. Let's not muck around. Well, a couple of weeks ago, we did see someone beat another bidder at a Ray White Wetherill Park auction for a mere 500. I think it's going to happen here today. I'd suggest 1115. Otherwise, we'll get all the way to 1150 at this stage. Go for 1120. Scare them away. End the madness. Spend some money to save some money. Small bids, just encourage your competitors. Invest in your future. Call it 1120. Otherwise, I'll sell it to them at 1110,500. First chance at $1,110,000 now. Second call on behalf of David Perko and the team at Ray White Wetherill Park at $1,110,500 now. Third and final opportunity. This is it. We are done at $1,110,500. Looks like she's out. She's had enough.
Another 1,000, James.
Another 1,000 at 1111,500 now, and all the ones with the 500 on the end there now. 11,500 on top of the 110 at what one it is now at 1,111,500. At 1111,500 is there now at 1111,500. Square things up, call it 1112. Calling it through. First, second, third and final chance at 1,500. At 11,500 now, 1.11, 1,500. Are we definitely done? We certainly are
Well
selling.
done, James.
We certainly are. Some good conversations happening there. I can't imagine there's too many reasons to hold back on this sort of income. For a mere 500, certainly been confident with the $500 bids there. I'd suggest a 1,115 once again. That strategy's got you this far. It's not going to get you to the end. It's not going to get you the property. Very hard for your competitor not to bid back with another 500 and your 500. Show some confidence. Call it 1,115, 1,120. Got the
James,
sleep
better
out.
Bob's out. Permission to sell.
All right, thank you so much. We'll give them 3 chances to just make sure they're definitely done. A quick look around the bidding circle there. David Perko, once again, a fantastic job. All of the agents certainly carrying their own weight here today, and certainly all hands on deck with so much interest on such an incredible opportunity. Looks like we are certainly done. At 1,111,500 with no better bids, we certainly sell away. First chance now, 1,111,500. Second call now at 1,111,500. Third and final chance on behalf of David Perko and the team at Ray White Wetherill Park. We're definitely done. We're definitely finished. Confirming they're out, Dino. They're definitely out. Yes, we are selling. We are selling.
Yeah, they're out.
And we certainly are. So, congratulations! Well, for another hotly contested Ray White Wetherill Park auction. Of course, if you are curious about the value of your home, if you're watching online, have a chat to David Perko, to any of the team. Of course, they're always happy to help you get from where you are to where you want to be. Have a virtual appraisal, a in-person appraisal, and certainly see if they can help you. To our underbidders, we appreciate your fine taste in property, and apologies, we only had one of these to sell today. We'll find you something. It's going to be hard to find this much for this price, but we're up for the challenge. Take care, stay home, stay safe. We'll see you soon. Well, a very good afternoon to each and every one of you. Thanks so much for joining us virtually across the online auction platform. Of course, Matthew Bell and the team at Ray White Wetherill Park, Cecil Hill's doing a fantastic job bringing this beautiful, beautiful home to market. Going to go through the sensationally salient features of this property very shortly, but first and foremost, just a rundown on the online auction process. Of course, same terms and conditions as you'd see on site previously, or of course in some of the in-room auctions with Ray White Wetherill Park, Cecil Hill's over the last year, but very simple stuff. If you want to bid, you must be registered. We've certainly got a lengthy list of registrations here today, and do have the luxury of having so many agents at Ray White Wetherill Park, Cecil Hills. We can certainly allocate a bidding advocate to ensure you don't miss out on what you came here to achieve. The rules, they're simple. If you hear the language vend or bid, just one of those to look out for in the state of New South Wales. Much rather hear and see where you see value, of course. We can certainly refuse any bids not in the owner's best interest. So if you do try and start a little low or move in increments a little small, we may say no. Great to see some competition still joining us on the Google platform. And not to be difficult by turning down money, we just want to get to that place where we can certainly call it on the market. And we'll just keep those microphones muted if we can. Let's get those microphones muted between the bids. Thanks so much. Beautiful stuff. And the most important term condition, we'll give you 3 chances. First call, second, third and final. The fall of the gavel like so means the highest bidder, of course, is our successful purchase here, pending that reserve price is reached and breached, of course. Beautiful stuff. We are live across Facebook and, of course, on the Ray White Wetherill Park Cecil Hills homepage as well, of course, on their auction page there on the website. But we do kick things off, of course. Well, it's always a pleasure to call auctions with Matthew Bell and the team. Of course, he certainly has a meticulous eye for detail. Certainly leads no stones unturned across the campaign. Of course, all your questions as buyers have been answered. Your phone calls, your queries, and of course any amendments we do take to be agreed to on both sides to make it to the contract, which is unconditional in its nature today. Number 41, Delgado Road here in Bonnyrigg Heights. Of course, we sell away across the 2 dwellings. Of course, 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a single car accommodation as well. But you've got that impressive potential rental return sitting around the 870 mark per week. Is certainly the speculated potential rental return there. Underpinning your investment land-wise, you're sitting on 643.5 approximate square metres. Of course, you've certainly got that enviable 7-year young, in fact, 2-bedroom granny flat. You've got the beautiful 20mm stone benching there, gas cooktop. It certainly ticks a lot of boxes indeed, as well as the home with that king-size bedroom. You've certainly got the built-in robes and the aircon in that luxuriously appointed king-size bedroom. It's a great way to invest. If you don't want to put the in-laws out the back or in the front, take the newer granny flat for yourself if needs be, or rent them both out if you are certainly rolling up your sleeves to add a few more properties to your investment portfolio. Whatever your course, whatever your plans, Matt Bell has answered your questions, and I'm certainly here to capture your feedback. So who'd like to start us away? Opening bidder offer on behalf of Ray White, Wetherill Park, Cecil Hills, Matt Bell and the team. We welcome your bidding.
James, 21, 900,000.
We'll kick it off there at $900,000, and Matt Bell himself, great to see him on camera there, and he kicks things off with his bidder at $900,000. Happy to move in 50s from here.
James, bidder number 6, 920.
We're working a 25 if we can here. I prefer to see a 50 though if it's out there.
Bidder number 12, 950.
950. I thought it might be a 950 and straight to $1 million from here. I'd imagine. Should we go straight to a brick? $1 million?
James, bidder 16, 980.
980. There he is, David.
James, 21, $1 million.
$1 million it is there, and $1 million now. Should we say 1050? Looks like a lot of
James,
competition.
bidder number 6, 1,050,000.
1,050,000, a bit stronger than their first attempt there, Charmaine, and a good bid there on behalf of bidder number 6. Let's call it 1.1 at 1050. The bid now at $1,050,000. I don't believe it. It's Australia's quickest auction today. First call.
James, bidder number 12, 1.1.
1.1. Should we say 1.2, Charmaine, with bidder number 6? The 50s just aren't working.
James, 1.1 million.
We've just got that one there, Perko. Although if you want the granny flat for 1.1, we'll sell the other bloke the house for 1.1. We'll have a very happy owner. No, 1.1's taken. We'll go 1 and 1/8 $1 million. 1,125
James, 1,160,000.
1,160. Well, that's aggression, and it's also it's 16 times 100. Well, it's got a 16 in there somewhere. It's 16 lots of $10,000 on top of the mill at 1,160. 1160 the call. Who goes straight to 1.2? You can sense the palpable value all around. You can certainly feel that social proof. And I'd love to see another aggressive bid around that 1,220 mark, or maybe just 1.2 to square things off. At $1,160,000, 1,160 the call. Should we say 1,170 conservatively? What do you say? That's how you scare them away with confidence, not little steps.
We're selling, James.
We're on the market there.
James, bidder number 30.
10 at 1,170. Marcus Beers, that fantastic to see you fighting for the people of your region. At 1,170 the bid now, 1,170 the call, and 1,170 the bid. 1,170 there, we'll just load that up there. We'll just get that fixed up there, 1,170. We're just massaging those numbers in there, just getting those numbers at 1,170. There it is now, and call it 1.2. Who wants it? There's a couple of...
James, 1175, number 5.
1,175. Look, I'll work with you, Tony, absolutely. I don't think we're going to scare any of the big kids away with a $5,000 bid here. Let's go straight to 1.2.
Number 5 on top, bidder number 31.
1,180 it is now. 1,180 the call at 1,180 the bid. 1,180. A lot of people having a
1,185, James, bidder
1,185. Well, that is the 12th of your last bid number 16, but I do appreciate it nonetheless. At 1,185 the bid now, 1,185 the call. Who goes straight to 1.2? Scare them away with the big number. Don't be scared of it. Take the reins, take the keys, and take both the dwellings. Let's do it. 1.2. Who's got it? Nat, let's get the contract ready at 1.2.
5 on top, 119.
1,190 it is now. We can get there in 3 bids. I was hoping to get there in 1. At 11.95 would be the next step, but let's go straight to 1.2. Maybe we'll get that contract ready just over 1.2. I think they're what do you say? 11.90 the bid now. We can muck around with the 5s if you like. Someone just give me 1 1/4. There's too much competition at this level for it not to justify a sale price in the mid 2s. Let's go straight to 1.25. $1.25 million. Who's bold? Who wants to take control of things? Straight to 1 1/4. 1.25. Who goes straight to 1 1/4? Well, I think we may be done there. I think we're finished. A few people giving up. Sub 1.2, I don't believe it. At 1,190 the bid now, 11.90 the call. We call it through with no bit of bits. First chance.
James, bidder number 6, 1,195.
1,195. Well, certainly a few people shying away from the round increment at 1.2. Who goes there? Of course, no doors are left open. Someone's got to spend the 5 and call it 1.2. I'd push through and call it
James
1.2.
rounded off. Bidder number 31, 1.2.
$1.2 million the bid there now. And of course, a great campaign of meticulous detail as per usual with Matthew Bell and the team at 1.2 now. First chance. Let's go straight to 1.220. Second call at 1.2 before they take away your
Just a
dreams.
second, James. Just a
Sorry,
second.
James. Give me a minute. James, hang on.
A few conversations happening there. Of course, if you are curious about the auction process, do have a chat to any of the agents at Ray White, Wetherill Park, Cecil Hills. They love the process. Arguably the best in the country. Of course, they certainly stop at nothing to ensure everyone gets what they're after. They do love helping people get from where they are to where they want to be. And I was having a great chat to our vendor here at 41 Delgado Road last night, and he absolutely loves many things about the home. The spacious backyard, of course, the granny flat he's very proud of, but the area is so good. The community is so strong, so caring, such a beautiful part of Sydney. He hasn't even left the area. He's just gone to another house. That's his favourite part about it, is the area. Beautiful community, very friendly, very supportive, and certainly, sent a shiver up my spine hearing how much he really does love the sense of community here in Bonnyrigg Heights. So where do we go? 1.220, 1.210, your call. Otherwise, I will call it through. Got a few agents talking to a few potential buyers, but certainly we've got one in the lead here on the market. We are selling at $1.2 million. 1.2 the bid. Some late competition here. You always wonder why people are late to Zoom meetings or online auctions when we can't really do a lot other than... Anyway, they're here and good to have you here. Welcome to the auction arena. Who goes straight to 1.210? Otherwise, we sell it here at 1.2. Looks like that round number has knocked out all of the competition. I'm happy to take a 10 on top or maybe 12. If you want to check your microphone, check 1.2, check 1.2. That would be the bid. 12, 12, 1.2, 1.2. Who's got 12 on top there? Otherwise, we sell it. First call, second, third and final chance.
James, will you take 2,000 on top?
I'll take it, but I don't think the competition will. 1.202. Good fighting for your bidder there, Charmaine. I appreciate that persistence. It's going to take not much resistance to come back at 10 on top there and call it check 1.212. Who goes straight to 12.12? 1.212. An irresistible figure. Trust me, spending
James
that
bidder
10...
number 31, 1.205.
1.205 and a 3 on top there. And a beautiful bid there, Marcus. Thank you so much. A 1.205 and 1.210, or maybe put a 6 on top, bid number 6, and call it 1.211. Certainly not done at these levels, I imagine. I certainly admire the restraint of everyone holding back on this, this double opportunity. Of course, the speculative rent there around the 870 mark. Of course, give or take. What do you say? Good investment. Great place to move on in. Roll up your sleeves. Put your own fingerprints on there. Certainly some scope for capitalisation on the main house. Absolutely. But a 1.205, I'd call it 1.220 from here. Otherwise, I do call it first, second, third and final chance at 1.205 on behalf of Matt, the team. We are selling. You've had your
Just
chance.
a second, James.
James, permission to sell from bidder 6.
All right, bid number 6. I do appreciate. It's been quite a journey with you. I do appreciate you coming along for the ride. Have a moment with your partner. Just consider that you are definitely out once again. One thing I don't want to be doing when we get our freedom back is worrying about real estate. Going and booking in or going to... No, that's something I do. I bought during lockdown, and there is nothing better than just ticking it off the list. There's going to be too much fun to be had once we hit mid this month. Catch up with friends, and you don't want to be looking for a home. Chuck another 5 on top just so you can enjoy the tail end of the year and that weird thing of dinners and restaurants and celebrations. Pay 5 just to enjoy that, not flicking through the apps, talking to another
James, permission to sell.
No, I don't believe it. They're falling away. It looks like you've done it there with a mere $3,000 bid. I question the rationale behind letting someone take this all away from you for a mere $3,000. Bidder number 6. Happy to take 1,000 on top. 1.206. Get you back in there. It's bidder number 6 at 1.206 if you want a lotto ticket to win what you came for. Put 1,000 on top. I won't bother you again. One more $1,000. Bidder number 6 with 1.206. Give it a crack. Worst case, it's someone else's money. Best case, you get the home. Well, Matt Bell's pretty clear with instructions. It looked like everyone is out at this level. Bidder number 6, I was giving you that opportunity, that $1,000, probably the cheapest therapy you can buy, knowing you gave it everything. Only $3,000 more than your last, $4,000 more than your last bid. Well, we call it through then with no better bids on behalf of Matt Bell.
James, permission to sell on my end.
Ray White and the team, we certainly are selling here this afternoon at $1,205,000. First call now at $1.205 million. Second chance at $1.205 million. Third and final opportunity at $1,205,000. We're done.
James, bidder 6, 1206. 1,000 on top.
1206. I thought we might be hearing from them again, and how could you resist? And I'd spend at least the 4 there and call it 1210, or even what I was hoping for was 1212. What do you say, Marcus? I'm sure they're not
James,
done.
1,000 on top, bidder number
1,000
31.
on top. Here we go, all the way to 1212. What do you say? 1207 it is now. Couple more of these, bidder number 6, and you may well win it. 1208 is it? 1207 the bid. Give it one last crack at least. At least you gave it everything. At 1207, first call, second, third and final chance. Marcus's bidder has it. Bidder number 6 has been relegated to second position. They almost got it. Everyone's exhausted. Everyone's nearly done. Can we put 1,000 on top? One more $1,000 there.
1,000 on top.
1208 it is
James,
now. Spend some money. Marcus's bidder, call it 1212. $4,000 will confidently take the keys off the table. At 1208, at 1208 the bid, straight to 1212. $4,000 play.
James, another 2 on top, 1,210.
1210. Now 1210, certainly a potential saving there of 2. Is it 1211 or one last crack there? But number 6, you've come this far. You're getting very good at bidding. Don't give up now. Jump in there. You're exceptional at bidding. Let's see what you like at buying. 1212, $2,000. Of course, 12 is double 6.
James, permission to sell.
All right, we've heard that before, but have a moment just to consider it. At 1210 the bid now, $1,210,000. You've got to just respect the passion that each and every agent has at Ray White, Wetherill Park, Cecil Hills. Look at them here working with one another, certainly trying to help people secure what they came from. And what a difficult position to be in, doing all the work, doing all the preparation, getting the finance in place and almost getting a home, just being $2,000 away from securing the home and giving up. I will give you a moment, bid number 6. I'd love to see just 2 more on top at 1212. Certainly good bidding and buying there at 1212. Otherwise, we do sell it through to Marcus's bidder there. And of course, Matt Bell has claimed and clearly made it an assertion that everyone is done. So with that silence, we certainly do sell at $1,210,000. We're good to go at 1.210. First call, second chance now, 1,210,000. Third and final opportunity. The third and final opportunity here at $1,210,000. What about one on top there? Bid number 6. It's irresistible, surely. Can we tempt you back in for 1,000 more at 1211? If they've given up, that's fine, Charmaine. Just need the instructions there. It'll only be $3,000 more than the last
Yes, 6 is out, James. Thank you.
Definitely out. All right, no, they've hung up some time ago. All right, at 1210, the bid there. We're certainly finished. Third and final call. We are selling, and we are sold. Congratulations. A fantastic campaign as always. A fantastic campaign. We are sold there at 1210. Of course, Matt Bell and the team certainly are exceeding expectations at every turn of the real estate road. An absolute delight to be involved in the incredible business of Ray White, Wetherill Park, Cecil Hills. Do stay home, stay safe, and we will catch you at an upcoming online auction ASAP.